It was just another quiet morning on my farm. No noise, no trouble, just peace. I had no idea that within minutes, everything was about to change. Then I noticed something strange. A convoy of vehicles, heading straight toward my land. And that's when I knew this wasn't normal. For people stepped out, wearing HOA patrol uniforms. And right behind them was Karen. The same woman who had been trying to control my property for months. She didn't even hesitate. Started pointing at my house, like she owned the place. That's when I realized she wasn't here to talk. I stood up slowly, not angry, not scared. Just ready. They walked toward my house like they had permission, like they believed this land. But they were about to learn the truth. "Get out of here right now," she yelled. Her voice echoed across the field, but I didn't move an inch. I just looked at her and smiled because she had no idea what was coming. None of them did. They moved closer, toward my front door like they were about to walk in. That was their biggest mistake because someone was already inside and he had been waiting for a long time. They just didn't know it yet. Inside the house, the sheriff stood quietly, watching everything unfold through the window. He had been waiting for this moment. One of them reached for my door, confident, careless, exactly what Karen had told them to be. The door opened, but it wasn't me standing there. And everything changed in that second. The sheriff stepped out calmly and suddenly, no one moved, not even Karen. You could see it on their faces, confusion, turning into fear. This wasn't part of their plan. Karen tried to take control again, started arguing like she always does, but this time, it didn't work. The sheriff raised his hand, one simple gesture, and she stopped. That's when reality hit. Harry stood back, watching quietly. Everything was falling into place, exactly how I planned it. The sheriff pulled out the documents, official orders, signed and sealed. There was no arguing now. Karen's face changed instantly, that confidence, gone, replaced with pure panic. Her team looked at each other. They weren't so confident anymore. They knew they had crossed a line. The sheriff gave them a clear warning. Step off the property, immediately, or face the consequences. Karen opened her mouth again, but no words came out. For the first time, she had nothing to say. I couldn't help but smile. This was the moment I'd been waiting for, and it felt even better than expected. One by one, they stepped back. No more attitude, no more control. Karen turned around, still angry, but defeated, and she knew it. The sheriff didn't move, just stood there, watching them go out, making sure they understood. Their vehicles started up again, but this time, they were leaving, not taking over. Karen looked back one last time, still trying to hold on to control, but it was already gone. I walked over to the sheriff. We didn't say much. We didn't need to. A simple handshake said everything: respect, understanding, and a job well done. Just like that, peace returned. The farm was quiet again, like nothing ever happened. I sat back down, same chair, the same view, but a completely different feeling. Because sometimes, you don't need to fight loudly, you just need to be ready. The sun started to shift, casting a golden light over the land. Everything felt right again. The road was empty now. No more noise. No more threats. Just silence. But I knew something. Important people like Karen don't forget easily, but neither do I. The sheriff drove off. His job was done, but the message stayed. Even the animals felt it. Peace had returned, and life moved on. I went back to my routine. Like nothing ever happened, because that's how it should be. From above, it all looked simple. Just far down the road, Karen disappeared, but her mistakes stayed behind. And a man protecting it. This land wasn't just property, it was my life, and I wasn't going anywhere. Some lines, you just don't cross. And they finally learned. Though night slowly came, and with it, calm. I sat, thinking. Not about what happened, but what could have happened. The sky filled with stars. Everything felt peaceful again, and I smiled, because sometimes, justice shows up right on time, and just like that, it was over. Or at least, for now. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from?